Yo, this Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line. This is not bully rants. I need to do some more rants. Everybody's, not everybody, but people keep calling me about these breedings. I'll go through them real fast. The first one, and there are a couple spots, just a couple, on Denzel and Molly. Molly is a proven producer, Remy Line exclusive, bad bitch. The bitch is about 85 pounds on a pocket frame, big head. Denzel is just a legend. The incredible producer, probably the most champions in the world. I'm not going to go through all those titles. Nationals champion winner. His mom is the first ever American Bully champion and all that good stuff. Those are the two proven producers who I expect major things from. There are a couple spots. The prices are not bad. Deposits are only $600 on that breeding. I cannot hold stuff based on people's words. If you make the deposit, you get approved and all that, we're good. But I can't hold those. I can't hold any of them anymore. The next breeding I'll talk about is Minnie to Mandela. Everybody knows Mandela, 110 pounds, now 26 and 3/4 head, 26 and a half, depending on who measuring it. Still considered pocket. The biggest bone I ever seen. His father is the all-time leading in wins, grand champion, Mr. Bistro himself. His grandfather is Denzel. His mother is litter mates to the girls that produce Magoo and Masterpiece and all those super bully ass dogs. And he's incredible. That's just an incredible breeding. Another Remy line, because Minnie is actually a Remy line girl, just like Molly. I think she's Molly's niece. A lot of Remy line, very low, very big bone, great conformation, beautiful head pieces which come along with Remy. So I'm looking Mandela head, her head, bone, girth. I'm expecting 100-pound pockets with great conformation. Now those are my next super show dogs coming out of there. Now we did breed Mandela. We line bred him to a girl named Jeff calls her Little Bit. Her real name is Alfreda Capone. Line bred from my man Bobo Starsky, Vin Diesel. So many times I can't even tell you, which is Denzel, of course. But beautiful blue girl. Probably pound for pound the thickest girl I have. She's small though. She's short. She's right there probably at, I don't even know if she's 14 inches. But we're taking her to Mandela to bring a little bit of the height up. But what I'm interested in is the size. Both dogs have incredible size for their frames. Mandela's frame is bigger, so he's like 110 pounds. Her frame is smaller. She's probably only about 65 to 70 pounds, but it's a ton on that little frame. So I think he's going to bring that size back out of there. I know the bloods. It's going to be a great breeding. Mandela's next breeding is to Sparkle. Sparkle is in her last breeding. She's just like a big pig. That's a big. she's got solid conformation. She does have an underbite, but we're not too much worried about that. In our previous litter, she's never thrown an underbite. Probably the one, I would say she's probably the bulliest female. Her and Molly would go toe to toe, but she's a tank, man. She's a tank. That bitch can cross over 90 pounds easy, but she's still short. She has some good edge blood behind her. Like I said, I already talked about Mandela. And that's it. The other breeding is a breeding that I'm really looking forward to, and that's Denzel's son, Red Bull. A lot of people don't know Red Bull because his owners don't bring him out a lot, but he would always arguably be top 3 of Denzel's sons. The dog is massive. And I'm not talking about height-wise. He's a pocket. He went to nationals one time and won the best I think it was the best 1 to 2-year-old, and then he lost in the next round. But the dog is massive. And it's the good kind of massive. Shredded muscle, big, beautiful head. I would guess that the head is at least 24 and a half-ish to 25 inches. One of the best structured dogs. On the other side of his pedigree is a ton of Paco. So my idea with him was, we have a Mandela daughter, and she's heavier Paco on the opposite side too. So to line breed those two together, you basically taking him to Mandela and rounding it up with Paco, which gives you a bunch of thickness. Very good quality as far as the conformation, and the head should be incredible on these dogs. I think it's going, every time I've line bred and I've doubled up in this way, I've gotten even bullier dogs. So that breeding is, it's going to be on point. One other breeding we have that may have a spot left or two. We're going to take Pumbaa, the record breaker, Mufasa's daddy. And we're going to take him to one of our best producing and best put together females in Honey. And you know, she's another tank. She's actually a Castro daughter, which, you know, means that she's got that Manu right there, and she's got that Gaff blood right there to take that to Pumbaa, you know, and you have Denzel and Halle. That pedigree is almost something that you want to frame. And I expect some very, 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 very nice dogs out of that. And this is basically us just restocking the camp with what we felt like was the best bitches. And, you know, Pumbaa is really one of the best producers of all time. So to put him to a bitch like that, I have no doubts of what that's going to bring. And, you know, the last one, the one that we was all looking forward to is our girl, Selma, going to Mufasa. It's just a pretty breeding when you see it. Mufasa's a pretty boy, and she's just pretty and a ton of size. She's actually off of Mandela's sister bred back to Denzel, so look at that pedigree. And that breeding is going to be incredible. And the craziest part is all these breedings are due to be in January and February. And we finally are getting them done. And it's going to be an exciting time for us to have a bunch of puppies. And we're getting ready to build new structures for these puppies. So it's like the restocking of Hall of Fame Top Shelf, you know, Hall of Fame Texas now, Hall of Fame Midwest. You know, we got a big family. Hall of Fame Rhode Island. I don't know what he got up his sleeve, but I'm gonna have to talk to him today because I see he's been doing some things, and hopefully he can get me another XL. But as right now, I'm in the XL game. Really, I just like the dogs. I don't know how much breeding I'm ever gonna do with them, but I love the dogs. But I tell you what, oh, studs. If you watch this to the end, you'll hear the studs. Somebody challenged me this morning. You challenged me this morning. I will take your challenge. If you call me, I will. Really, what I had for specials was a $1,000 stud to Denzel, which I had I had one to Denzel and I had two to Mandela that I was doing $1,000 studs on because you show love. I seen the old video. Okay, well, we'll take it a step further. If you had the right female, I'll do it for the $500. One $500 to Denzel, one $1,000 to Denzel. The female has to be right, or if you want to wait till later to get this female in, that's cool. That's cool. But she still has to be approved and she has to be on point, or you're going to have to keep on looking. Mandela, I'll do the same thing. One $500 stud, and he did have two available. I have to check to see if this other deposit came in. It might only be one $1,000 stud left for him too. Like I say, I do what I can to show love, man. Please, just if you can't do it, let's not waste time right now. When you're about ready to get it going, let me know and we'll get that going. But if you do have any other questions, I promise you, any other questions and you need to hit me up, you know, Hall of Fame Pits 3600 at Gmail or 727-744-0963. Much love. God bless y'all. Happy holidays. Don't drink too much of that coquito, eggnog, or whatever your drink of choice may be. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.